What's up guys, it is your boy Jay and welcome to the FC25 rebuild of Burnley FC. But before the video starts, can you please make sure to like, comment and share on this video, and please subscribe to the channel as it will help the channel so much. Thank you guys so much.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Well, here I am. Jay is going to be managing newly Premier League side Burnley, and they've done a lot of business in this transfer window. They've got how many players? 43. Look at how many players they've signed. They've signed Kyle Walker, Dubravka, Marcus Edwards officially, Hartman, people like Larson, Transabi, Fleming, and I'm just here like, how Brozier, this guy who might actually become useful. And I'm just sitting here thinking, how am I going to manage a squad this big of so many players that I am just going to either loan out or get rid of entirely first off? There's so many players. I don't know what to do with all these players. Wait, did I miss a player out? Oh, I didn't know I missed you out, but sorry about that, mate. You can come in next season, that's fine, and I can update that in my database. But with that, I will see you guys at the end of the transfer window, where we're not going to sign, we're going to sell. And loan. A lot. Right, you know what? I achieved this transfer window in a way that I wanted to, but at the same time I didn't. So we got rid of a lot of players that I'm not going to use. However, most of them were loans. We did so many loans for youth players that we aren't going to use, and players that I have no interest in using at all. Loans. I feel like I'm Zealand. But we did bring in one person. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I needed a midfielder. So we brought in a Hugo Llorisson, a midfielder for 31.1 mil, who hopefully should pay off for us this season. Again, I know we're going to be fighting relegation, and that is something that I'm going to meet with open arms. But you know what? I don't think we're exactly that screwed. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So there's some good news and some bad news. We haven't been relegated before the end of the season. Bad news, we could still be relegated by the end of the season. Literally, if we lose and Sunderland, Wolves or Forest win, we're screwed. We got 6th place West Ham away. Okay, you know what? If you're happy, if you're if you're unhappy, get out the team. Get out the team. Right, come on. Okay, that's a draw. Wolves are okay. I couldn't see anyone. Okay, surely a draw's enough. A draw is enough. We got relegated in our first season. Oh, nah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been relegated to the Championship in our first season, but I'm not shocked. This team was legit ass. This team was legit ass, because, like, my main player was Kyle Walker. Of course, I was going to struggle. My main player was Kyle Walker. What's his team's rating? A 4. Yeah, and you know what? We did sign some good players, and some of these players will get better overalls now that they're thriving in a league they can just excel in. But next season, we can get some money in, sell a lot of players that we need to. We'll be fine. See you guys next season. Right, for some reason, the board gave me like 100 mil plus. Did I spend it? No, because I think that would be a bit unfair. So what we did, we sold new enough everybody possible. And this is what the team looks like. We bought in goalkeeper Matteo Ipolo from Mainz. And found this guy, Mane, for 1.4 million plus Mike Trezor, the new left winger of Burnley, and I think that might be a legendary find. But we sold Larson, this guy, Fleming, Perez, basically everyone that we could sell, we did end up selling, including 2 to Birmingham. So if you're a Birmingham fan, there you go. Some I regret, some I don't, some were just loans, just for no reason. So this is what the team looks like now. We've got 25 people on our roster, compared to the 40 that we had before. We're in an easier league, so the ratings should now go up, ready for another season. Kyle Walker's last season will be in the Championship, but how will we do? Let's find out. Right, final game of the season is up against Stoke City, and I'll show you the league after, because we've won it. We've basically won the league. No, we have won the league, and especially with Cullen getting 2 late goals for us in the final game of the season, we can confirm that we are first in the league. Oh my God, Birmingham has come back with us. There's 2 players that we sold to Birmingham has probably helped them get second in the league. That is an interesting fact. We only seem to come back automatically, which feels nice. Right, stats time, because I was a bit embarrassed last time to show the stats. Marcus Edwards, 26 and 10, but he's going to be sold at the end of the transfer window. Because again, I do have plans. Mana got injured, but he did get a respectable 14 and 3. How long are you off for? 6. I'll give you a chance. I will play you. I will give you a chance. Because I'm going to play you instead. I have a feeling that this year will be your breakout year. Right. I'm getting rid of Brozier as well. Or no. The plan is to get rid of both. Bring in a high quality striker. But I need a right back. Oh, there's so many things that need to be done next season. Let's just hope the board gives us the money. A lot of work has been made into this transfer window to try and keep Burnley up. Hopefully this time. So we started up by getting rid of a lot of players like Sambo, Tranzabi, Amdouni, Ekdal, Edwards. We bought in Aarons, Sims, Cullen, left, Sheaf, and all the lot. But you're probably thinking, are those your big signings? No, they weren't the big signings. I signed them all back as soon as we got promoted. Please welcome to the team, because I wish I was going to be in there. People like Boyamo, people like Medina, Fernandez, Montiel. Ella Kenya is my brand new striker going into this new season. I think we'll be absolutely fine. Hopefully, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Final day of the season. Burnley have finished just below mid-table, but I will 100% take that of getting relegated. Burnley's now at the point now where I don't think we'll be relegated again, because I love the team that we're building here. I genuinely love the team that we're building. Look at this team. An 88 overall Larson, 83 overall Apollo, 83 Esteve, 83 Hartman, 83 Boyamo. Like, so many great players here, which is great. I forgot to check the stats as well. Larson got 21 and 11. Ella Kenya, you're going to get loaned out next season, because I'm going to bring in a massive striker next season. I feel like I have to. Let's go to the next season. Right, another season here at Burnley, and I feel things are moving on just fine. We sold Benall, we sold Ramsey, we've loaned out Ella Kenya, and just like last season, we bought in the players a bit too early. So I'll show you them here. First off, our new striker for a recent amount of time is going to be Valentin Castellanos, 83 overall. Should bang him in the Prem. And the other signing, the guy I wanted to get in the first place, Ayub Bouradi, is going to be a new rotational midfield. Hopefully get some good overall, and then we can just go from there. So with that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Right, so after finishing that season in 16th, yeah, I didn't even show you everything else. We finished 16th. I was that annoyed. Everything now is post-commentary. So we then ended up signing Anthony Gordon and Michael Elise, thinking, oh, that would fix all of our problems, won't it? Bringing in 2-star wingers. Nope, we only get 10th. Again, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what do we have to do at this point? We even bring in Adam Wharton. I get we're selling good players and only bringing in decent free agents, but you have to do what you have to do to try and at least get some star players in and try and at least get a top 4 spot at some point. But no, we then finished 2 spots below. So I was like, you know what? It's time just to use the 4-2-3-1. We bought him some really good free agents that summer, to be fair, some really good free agents. And on the final day, we faced West Ham United, won 1-0, and we got 3rd. All of a sudden, we're in European football spots. We got 3rd place. So this is when I'm like, okay, sell Boo Addy and bring in John Duran, Egan Riley, Ilan Jr., all them lot. Try and bring in some actual decent talent for the bench, and then hopefully maybe that's what will get us to work closer towards glory. And it does actually start off decent against Valencia with 5-3 on aggregate, even though we lost that game, don't care. We then faced French side Marseille, got a 3-0 lead before we even went in. Larson gets the 4th on aggregate. And then we had Bayern Munich in the semi-finals, a 2-1 lead away. We got the 1-1 draw. We are through to the Champions League final. But before we get to the Champions League final, we've actually got the FA Cup final against fellow Claret and Blue side, the team from Birmingham, Aston Villa, which again is a bit weird. But you know what? We're going to do this game the same way that I would do any other game. And that got proven straight away. Anthony Gordon gives the ball to John Duran against his former club, makes it 1-0 within 12 minutes in London today, in the best stadium in England and possibly the best stadium in London and England, Wembley Stadium. But it gets even better because Estevez gets the ball to Larson, who does a great pass over to Duran, who's there. He gets past Derrida, gets past Diamande, and it goes wide. Fantastic. But you know what else is fantastic? This bench. We can bring on Dementia, Esse, Illing Jr., Egan Riley, Humphreys. That's the reason we're doing well this season, because we've got an amazing bench who can literally just go up, get the ball, and in the last couple of minutes, slides it past the goalkeeper. Dementia is going crazy, going off the bench. Probably one of the best free agents that we signed in this rebuild has to be the backup striker, Lucas Dementia. The goalkeeper, Apollo, who has been here for absolutely ages, since we got relegated to the Championship. But there it is. We win our first bit of silverware in this career mode. Burnley FC win the FA Cup against Aston Villa 2-0 at Wembley Stadium. What an amazing moment. And here it is to lift the trophy at Wembley, winning 2-0 against Aston Villa. And you're probably thinking, for any club, that would be the accomplishment. But believe me, with the next game, that is not the goal. The goal is the Estadio dos Benfica, hopefully I said that right, to face fellow Premier League side Manchester United. I actually did a rebuild on them a couple of days ago, if you would like to check that out. So it's kind of weird facing that team when we just rebuilt that team. But I guess the Man U manager must not be doing as good as a rebuild as me, as controversially Duran gets the ball off Elise and makes it 1-0 within 20 minutes in Portugal. So far Burnley are going to become the UEFA Champions League winners after trying so long to win a trophy. Even, I mean, I know we won the championship, but that doesn't really count in this whole rebuild thing. But you know what does count? Larson, who's been here since the first season, I believe, gets his goal in the Champions League final the way that he deserves. Larson has been the MVP of this career mode, and ladies and gentlemen, after beating Manchester United 2-0 in Portugal, we have done a double. We have won the Champions League on top of winning the FA Cup. And here is the captain Larson, who's been here since season 1 to lift the UEFA Champions League trophy in Portugal after beating Manchester United 2-0 here in Portugal. An amazing feat by Burnley. And just to round it all up, just to make it look all nice and everything, here is the trophy celebration. An absolutely amazing feat by the club, and I could not be more happier with this rebuild. It's been one of the best rebuilds that I have done. But this has been your boy Jay. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace. So you've reached the end of the video. Thank you. That actually goes a long way towards helping the channel. Thank you very much. I hope the video was fun. Hopefully it was fun. Please make sure to check the other videos out on this channel, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel. It does help out a lot. Thank you.